Hey guys, in my last speed paint video, I went over categories 1, 2, and 3 in my notes for my succubi and demon race in my world. So today we're diving into categories 4 and 5 and maybe even 6 if I have enough time. If not, that'll be saved for part 3. And like always, the full wiki for all of these notes is linked on my website, which you can find in my bio. So now we're moving into reproduction, lifespan, and physical traits of demons. Let's start with demon pregnancy. Demons have an average gestation period of only 4 months. This is due to their accelerated growth rate, which directly correlates with their practically immortal lifespans. They develop fast, they mature fast, and they're built to survive for an extremely long time. Multiple births are also very common. Twins and triplets are typical, meaning 2 to 3 offspring per pregnancy is the norm rather than the exception. Now when it comes to cross-species reproduction, things change. If a demon mates with another race like humans or elves, they can only produce 1 child per pregnancy. However, this is incredibly rare. Demons are typically unable to reproduce outside their own race. Cross-species fertility is the exception, not the rule. But here's where it can get darker. Pregnancy in demons triggers intense cannibalistic urges. Pregnant demons experience overwhelming instincts to hunt and kill other demons. During this time, other demons essentially become prey targets. Some pregnant demons will substitute animal meat to suppress the urges, but many don't. Shadow demons in particular actively hunt during pregnancy seasons, targeting both vulnerable demons and even other pregnant ones. Because of this, gestation periods function as a kind of natural culling season. Demon pregnancies are not just reproductive cycles, they are population control events. Which brings us to immortality. Demons possess practically immortal lifespans under normal conditions. They do not die of age. However, they are not invincible. Their fatal vulnerability lies in their horns.
If a demon's horns are ripped out, it results in instant death. If the horns are damaged or broken but not removed, the demon descends into irreversible insanity, becoming a feral, unstable beast.
Despite their immortality, demons still have an average yearly mortality rate of around 3%. 1% comes from general conflict and violence. 2% comes directly from pregnancy-related violence and hunting. In regions where pregnancies are active, mortality temporarily spikes between 5 and 8%. These seasonal death surges prevent overpopulation, meaning their immortality never leads to unchecked population growth. And because horns are so vital, they are also the most sensitive and fragile part of a demon's body. Demons are extremely protective of their horns. They will not allow anyone near them, unless that person is deeply trusted. This vulnerability creates very strong behavioral boundaries around personal space and physical contact. Now let's move into markings and mood displays, specifically with succubi. Succubi have natural markings or patterns that appear in their full demon form. However, those same markings can subtly surface even in their normal form during strong emotional shifts. These markings serve 2 instinctual purposes. First, they act as warning signals to predators or threats, especially angels. Second, they function as attraction signals toward potential mates or other demons. These markings are not voluntary, they're not learned behaviors. Demons are born with them, it's instinct, not choice. And that wraps up reproduction, mortality, and instinctual traits within demon society, aka categories 4 and 5 in my notes. I'll be going into categories 6 and 7 in my next speed paint video. Until then, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint.